the Minnesota Vikings. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Into the hands of Patrick left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. George finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle.
Trap me! Trap me!
Tim Patrick with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Broncos 7, Vikings nothing.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's caught inside
Good
the 35. Cooper.
move.
And the Vikings are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. We'll go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even early.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Looking to throw. George. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Vikings have it set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Use a pick king.
The Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So problems with Aaron passing.
Yeah, I know, Duck. Hey, these kids throwing me off, boy. Woo, you must be glad. These kids throwing me off, boy.
Trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Throwing to start the drive. George. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to
Yes, sir. Move the ball. Let's move the ball. Come on. I know. Oh, I ain't talking to my mic right now. I'm talking in the on the system thing. I ain't even on my mic right now. Be real with you.
First down, George.
We'll take the yards. Come on. You read who I wanted to go to, so I'll take them 3. Damn, you read who I wanted to go to. Got the mismatch I wanted. Oh, he fumbled! Oh, you fumbled! Oh, you fumbled! God, I got the mismatch. God.
Ball security. And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you
I
get
see why
defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position
I
you're
see
in, you've got to take care of the run.
what you doing? Don't do your own thing now.
Back to throw now on first
Oh, he's
down.
doubling. Almost. Second late. That's why he's doubling you right there. Okay, I see that now. You getting double.
After one.
So why he ain't going if he free? He free. Ain't no excuse on that.
Second and 2. He'll get that complete to his tight end commit. This is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 37. The Vikings had 7-4 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Oh, Jesus, you getting outside. Good move. Hey, yo, where you got that running back from?
Touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Vikings.
Where you got that running back from?
McPherson on for the point after.
Oh, see, I'm just getting in the lead, so I wasn't the dude that had the Broncos. I just got the Broncos, so he already had lost like 5 or 4 games, something like that.
Touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
I get that one. On the ball.
He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right, let me switch it up. You done promoted yourself to another offense. I get out the one-play mode.
That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that.
Too high. Jesus Christ is there. And then this rookie quarterback, he wasn't working this rookie quarterback at all.
How difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On second down now. It's Green.
Come on. Hold the ball, man. Hold the ball.
Hold the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. George. On the throw, let him too much.
Ball, man.
You've always been very good about
yeah, but this rookie quarterback that's on his team won't throw the ball.
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his
So much you could do then.
They've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build.
Look at this.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get it behind the line. On third down, Green.
He made that one block last time. I was good.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and throw for it here. He finds his man complete. That's Patrick. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run on 1st down.
They're making that block.
And this time they were ready for him. As
They won't go second level.
the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
That ball become tough, man.
Operating from the gun, George. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to
They won't
pick
go
up decent
second level.
yardage. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. It's Green. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough.
I'll take the first.
1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime.
Won't let me even pick the play for my people, man. What's going on?
To another one in Orlando. The coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Oh, they would not let me pick a play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he can't get rid of
Oh, you got that momentum thing going. Damn, I ain't see that.
theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Okay, I see what you're doing now.
Another try after the 1st down sack. George. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll turn it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Got him. Yes, sir. It's always open. Do it for the level. And his kicker sucks. You gonna block one of them. His kicker sucks.
Right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Let's go defense.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going.
Oh, that's in the
yes, sir. You the pickle. Let's go. Get back on this board, man. We got 50 seconds and 1 time out. That's stupid, man. Let's go.
So rarely, you're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
Let's go. What we see, what we see, what we see.
REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with
Oh, he gonna do the ball. He gonna do the touchdown. He gonna do the touchdown. That's touchdown. That is touchdown.
He's certainly not going to afraid to to take some chances downfield. Now that gets paid off for him a couple of times.
That's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that.
You lying.
But I would not rein him back in.
Boy, that's crazy. Hey, boy, this boy got mad and helping him now. Madden is helping him now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's another pick. Well, I won't say that one because that's Randy Gregory, the end. So they probably won't give me that one.
On the move on first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not turn into a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there.
That's what I see.
And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Watching up. Good play.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
22 seconds. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
He got to grab it. Come on, man.
Towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field.
Oh, I know what play it goes. I know what play it goes. Oh, yeah.
Going into the half, when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
I know what play to go to. I know what play to go to. Where you at? I know I played it once.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. George escaping the pressure right.
Nah, he got it in a pick.
What? That's intercepted.
The quarterback ain't ready for that.
Well, Charles is so close.
That's good. Defense got to win the game.
Do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Try and get something more on the board on their side. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, it might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something instead of putting the ball.
He ain't going to score. He's going to go for a field goal. You know he can't score him again.
13 yards.
He's going to try to put the game away and go for a field goal. I mean, yeah, crazy. Nah, he got to get doing the right thing. Get the field goal. I told you to play quarterback. Can't look at the deep ball all the time. He did the right thing, went for the field goal.
McPherson's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14.
Nah, there's a lot of football
left.
left.
They get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. A final shot before break. George. And the reception made by Green. Fights through it. And he'll be hauled
Almost.
So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota.
It should be it should be literally 21-14. Not even, yeah. If you helped you out on 2 of them, bro. This team got to get revamped a lot. I don't know what the last user did to this team.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Back to throw. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull.
Good play. There's a lot of football
It's looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll run with it. And it coughed it up. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Boy, man is giving it to you, boy.
And down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll look to throw here. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Hands it off out of the gun. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Back to throw here. And he will score. Touchdown.
Boy, Mag, yeah, everything. Boy, that's good.
6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 10, George. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here. Several scores.
You're going to get it back there.
Yeah,
not true.
Charles getting the interception here.
I see you in the playoffs.
So this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency.
And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Not the first down play they wanted by any stretch of the imagination. An absolutely huge loss on the sack. Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about you chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. He'll buy some time right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. George. Touchdown, Broncos. Tim Patrick. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone?
Hey, they won't let me run outside. For some reason, they won't let me take all the time up. Run outside, run outside.
And now the Vikings
Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout.
That's why they keep trying to make me.
2 remaining as they burn one here in this third
quarter.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one cuts this to a 17-point spread.
21.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Well, somebody return that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going to like you would in 2-minute offense. This is
my gosh, can't run with
the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now we're throwing for the left sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the ball in the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. He'll drop to throw. And he hits his target, Lockett. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
A lot of football left. A lot of football left.
To the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw.
Can't wait to 24 come this game, bro. Oh, man, it's crazy.
Throwing again on second and 10. George. A hit as he throws there incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Being able to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Unfortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability though to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
They'll look to throw.
I was about to say, running with the
We're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 2nd and 5. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Komet. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Running down by a couple. Still a lot of football left.
The ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Throwing on first down. George. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 63 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, George. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. After the sack on first down, George, pass complete to Green. And he's brought down, but great yardage to start the drive, a first down, and it sets him up pretty nicely here moving forward. On 1st and 10, George. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by DJ Reed. There he goes right side. And he's going to go down as time has now run
GG.
this game.
Oh my God.
Faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandable. So not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.